Now, I never thought that the Steam Deck would be my primary gaming device when I got it this year, but after having it for the past 6 months, I have to admit, the Steam Deck is by far the greatest console that I've ever owned. The ease of use and the fact that I already had a bunch of titles on it ready to be downloaded from the moment I signed into my Steam account allowed me to hit the ground running with the console, and I haven't looked back. Admittedly, it can't play every game at the best quality, but the ability to be able to throw something on in the background, be that a football game or a basketball game, or a Twitch streamer or a YouTube video while playing a game on the couch is just awesome. It's also been my gateway to the world of roguelike experiences. It began with Balatro, a roguelike game based on poker. Okay, you know what Balatro is, but when I first got my Steam Deck, it was by far the most recommended game to me by websites and other YouTubers. I was skeptical at first. Again, I'd never really dipped my toes into a roguelike genre, but oh man, I was instantly hooked. My first play session went over 4 hours, when I only meant to check it out to see what the game was about. Since then, I've logged countless hours on the game. Of course, with how fun Balatro was, I had to try some more roguelikes, and the next most recommended game was Vampire Survivors. I'll be honest, I was under the impression that this was a game in the style of Castlevania. I mean, it kind of is, but you're trying to survive waves of enemies while unlocking better characters and interesting maps. So it just borrows the look of Castlevania rather than the gameplay. Each round presents its own opportunity for you to best your latest score, and as you play, you naturally get better while gaining access to different characters and unique playstyles. Eventually, you find different builds that work for you, and what once seemed impossible, clearing a level, becomes second nature. Vampire Survivors led me to Brotato, a really fun take on the Survivors genre. You play as a potato trying to survive waves of aliens. There's so much personality in these little guys, and I definitely want to do a full video on it sometime later, so I'll save most of my thoughts for that. But man, this game's addictive. The sound design's awesome, and it's just a lot of fun. After that, I tried out Megabonk, which has been another breakaway hit this year. It pitches itself as a 3D Vampire Survivors, and that's just what it is. The different perspective that the third dimension gives you really shakes up how the game plays. I lost so much productive time to that one. But the king of roguelikes this year for me has been Ball X Pit, a brick breaker roguelike that adds a new layer of gameplay with a home base that you're constantly upgrading after each run. Now, I've never really been into the brick breaking game genre, but as you unlock more characters and style of play, the game captures your attention and threatens to never let it go, unless you really force yourself to be productive. That's not to say that these indie games are the only thing that I've been playing on my Steam Deck. See, it runs the original Kingdom Come Deliverance really well. It says that it isn't fully deck verified, but after over 75 hours, I haven't really noticed any downsides to playing it on the deck. Also, since it has the cloud save enable, I was able to carry over my save to my computer if I ever felt like a certain section demanded the power that a gaming PC could provide. However, for the most part, I was just fine playing Henry's first grand adventure on the deck. But what really elevates the Steam Deck is its ability to stream titles to it, be that from third-party applications that allow you to play your Xbox or PlayStation consoles, or the GeForce Now app that basically streams your game over the internet from a server on GeForce's end. Now, I don't have great internet, so I figured that this style of gaming would be pretty lackluster. It's why the PlayStation Portal never really appealed to me, but after using the streaming services, I hardly notice a difference outside of trying to play games like Call of Duty that require really quick reaction times, but single-player titles tend to be more forgiving. I'll definitely make a longer video diving into the world of cloud gaming now that I've seen what it can do, but it's something that I never really would have even tried had it not been for the Steam Deck. For the price that they're selling the Steam Deck for, I really don't think there's a better deal in gaming. Newer handhelds can be beefier than the Steam Deck, but the price is really what makes this a must-buy in my opinion. So, have you played the Steam Deck this year? Do you agree with my praise for it? Also, what game should I play next? Let me know in the comments. Thank you so much for checking out this video. If you enjoyed it, please subscribe. We have new videos like this coming out every single week. And make sure you check out our spin-off channels, which include Those Fake Nerds, where we cover nerd and pop culture news, Wicked Sports, where we cover sports news, Better Radio, which is our podcasting channel, as well as our newest channel, Wicked Scary, where we cover cryptids and urban legends. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you in the next one.